guys, what's up? It's a girl Aditi here. I'm so glad to be back again on YouTube, guys. I missed you guys so much. I missed the process of filming videos, editing and everything. This is the longest I've ever been without making videos. Some unexpected thing happened in my life. Got another life quake. Life quake I mean by some like earthquake, some life shattering, life changing, life altering situation that kind of cripples up everything off, puts a halt on everything. Something like that happened to me in the beginning of the Feb month. It was like really scary situation. It was like a whole new level of experience I got, but everything happens for the good, everything happens for a particular reason, and I'm so glad that I'm credited in spirituality. I'm so connected with Bhagavad Gita. Since spirituality gives a whole new perspective, all good right now. I'm just getting better, and I really want to start making videos for you guys again. Today is a very special day, you guys. 6 years ago I was in a Pondicherry beach sitting like that, totally depressed, and something that I decided for myself went wrong miserably bad, and then I got a bulb on my head that this is not the way I want to live. I'm going to change the way I'm going to be living. It's not bothering about anything for at least a month or two, and then decide on what to do next, how to move forward in life. And ever since then, life completely changed. Bhagavad Gita happened in my life, and Ayurveda came. I got a whole new perspective on how to live life, what's the life all about. I got a new purpose in life. Everything changed after that. The first life quake got me into spirituality. The second life quake that happened gave me like immense faith in God, immense belief in my practice, immense belief in the kind of path that I'm choosing for myself, by getting onto a completely different path of like becoming spiritual and doing spiritual activities and not getting into anything material. The third life quake that happened just in the Feb month, I don't know for what it happened. Hopefully a few years down the line I would be able to decode, understand why this thing happened in my life and what kind of change it gave me in my life. Because Krishna always has a plan, Krishna is the controller, and everything happens for a particular reason, and I totally believe in that. So I'm really glad that I'm able to do it back again, being able to talk with you guys, sharing my heart. And spirituality is a very important thing at these times, because it gives us a lot of emotional support and the grounding that we're all needing it. Otherwise it's easy to get lost up in the chaos of the world. In that times, Bhagavad Gita comes as a real good support for every individual. So Bhagavad Gita is just about a book that just gives us the perspective of why we are born, what are we here for, what is the purpose of our life, and where are we supposed to go after death. This little book actually opens up a whole new perspective of everything. I read the Srila Prabhupada's book of Bhagavad Gita as it is. That's the book that I read. It's not like one time reading, I read every day. It's a magical book, because every time you read, the meaning is more deeper, and Lord Krishna's teachings are even more deeper, and some realizations happen in life base. So I've had 3 major life quakes. Life quake as I mean by something that's life shattering and completely life transforming, changing, devastating kind of situations coming into our life. And I had 3 life quakes till date. Very temporary life is, everything seems normal, and some little thing would be like a problem right now, but then when you just look at the overall grand scheme of life, all of these don't matter at all. It's just like a passing cloud. So any situation that's bothering you right now, it's just going to be very insignificant few years down the line, and we never know whether something happened for good or bad. Something that we feel which is supposed to happen, once it happens, it might not turn out to be as good as we imagine, and something worse that we never wanted to happen. If something like that happens in our life, future down the line, that may be the good stepping stone for a whole new transformation of life, and that's exactly how it has been for me. So 6 years of chanting, japa meditation I'm doing, japa mantra chanting I'm doing, and ever since then life has been changed. I'm not actually a part of ISKCON as of now yet, but I just listen to lots of gurus and satsangs, and listen to their discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, and how life is all about, and why good things happen to bad people, why certain things are not happening in your life, and all of those discourses are really so good. There are so many nice, amazing sannyasis out there making amazing videos on all of these topics, and thanks to internet, everything is available at home only. Obviously getting a direct association is a different thing, but for now I'm just enjoying releasing the online association. It's been more than a year since I stopped shopping completely altogether. I don't buy anything at all I buy is just groceries and the things that is necessary for the home. Earlier me would just buy things just because for buying, because I really like that kick of buying it, and I was running behind something where I was feeling empty within the store. To be honest, I didn't know why I was addicted to shopping, and then YouTube I started, so I started making fashion videos, and because of that, there came a point where I started buying new clothes for making YouTube videos. Then my interest in my clothing grew exponentially too much, and then the pressure of making videos were too much, and then it just became a vicious circle. I buy to show it on the video, and for showing it on the video I buy. After a point, the house became such a mess where it's completely filled with courier covers and bags of clothing, so many tagged clothing and everything, and inside I was feeling empty, more empty than before, chasing something which I don't even know what I was chasing behind, and what I was running behind. Something I'm just running towards it, hoping that somewhere I'm going to feel peace or contentment or happiness within, but I never got that only. Same thing with travels also. It's been 4 years since I completely stopped traveling. I don't go out unless until it's necessary. I'm reading scriptures on a day-to-day basis and listening to gurus on a day-to-day basis and chanting mantra and everything. It gives me so much contentment and peace within that there is no need for me to run away or escape life. This doesn't mean that life is good. There's no situation that completely changed, and spirituality makes your life beautiful and blissful. Honestly, yes, it makes the inner world really beautiful and blissful, but the outside chaos still remains the same because that's the design of this world, Dukhalayam and Ashashvatam, because that's exactly the nature of this material world. Holding on to Krishna gives a lot of peace and calmness within. It's just really nice to live a life for somebody, and that somebody, if it is God, life is so blissful, and I've been living a life like that for quite some years, and it's really, really nice. I completely changed myself as a person. I didn't plan on changing it. I didn't quit shopping. I didn't quit traveling, but it naturally happened. My interest just shifted from having the need to keep running away from something constantly to be put up in one place and still be happy with it. Taking company of scriptures and taking company of books give me so much of joy than compared to always going and window shopping in the mall and always desiring something. Like spiritual life is really amazing because it doesn't solve any problems, but it gives a whole new perspective of life, be it in relationship or be it in a work or be it in career, something like that. We invest so much of it, and if something doesn't go the way we imagine it to be, it leads to depression, it leads to halt in life. And I have experienced like that in 2017. I invested all my hopes and everything on something, and then it just completely turned out to be a disaster, and then my whole life kind of stopped. I didn't know what to do moving forward, and that's exactly when I really started, this is not the life that I want to live, and then I completely changed and things happened. The inner satisfaction that comes by chanting the names of God, it's like I cannot compare it with any number of travels or any number of shopping that I do. It's incomparable to it. There is one contentment feeling within. The contentment feeling is I never got that feeling in anything that I did all these years, except for the past 6 years of chanting the name of Krishna, reading scriptures. It gives me so much of contentment and peace within, irrespective of the surroundings. That's the major thing, because surroundings are not going to change, people around us are not going to change, our situations are not going to change, because it all depends on our karma. Whatever we have done in the past is just coming to us, so there's no point fretting over it. But we can change the current actions that we can do. It's just not like, okay, I'm spiritual right now. It's a continuous day-to-day process. Anything that used to bother me a lot before doesn't bother me at all. The minute I connect myself with the God, everything is amazing. The minute I'm connected with something else that is not God, everything sucks. Life situations, everything feels really bad. Putting our hopes and desires and beliefs on some other person or some other job or some career is never a safe idea, because sometime or the other thing just crashes up. The same thing that we do it on God is there is the inner contentment, inner bliss is always there. There is always some safe home to come back to, and the safe home is God. I would highly recommend you guys to read Bhagavad Gita if you haven't read it at all. Any problems, any questions you're going through life, any situations you're going through life, you feel like giving up in life, you just feel like not feeling good, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling like your career is not good, something like that, because I'm sure life is not going to be smooth at all for everybody. There's something or the other hiccups happening in life constantly. Spirituality is not for some other world, it's right now. So pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. So the suffering part is taken away. Pain is there or not, it doesn't matter, because the thing that bothers is the suffering part. And the suffering is removed, it's not going to bother us a lot. I just want to share my happiness of 6 years of realization, you call it, or 6 years of my journey experience, 6 years of to spirituality, how spirituality changed my life, or life update. You can just call it anything, because it's just my part of life where I've experienced certain things by getting into spiritual lifestyle. I hope to catch you guys again soon next week with a brand new video. Until then, it's your girl Aditi signing off. Take care. Bye bye.